Nigeria today is cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years. And all I can tell you is that my name is Peter Obi. You can go and ask. I've passed through so many stages in Nigeria. I'm a trader. I'm this small business to a big business. I've been in this corporate world where I've chaired banks and institutions, and I've chaired the Security and Defense Commission, and I've been a governor where I've governed the state for 8 years, brought it from the brink in education, in health, in everything, where I made 35 million outstanding gratuities and pension, and my Ghana was leaving office. I did not owe gratuity, I did not owe pension, I did not owe salary, I did not owe supplier, I did not owe anybody.
Labour Party have therefore decided to make this platform an alternative platform that will rescue the country. We have decided that we are going to ensure that Labour Party becomes the alternative political party to all others. And that is why today we shall ensure that there is a level playing field for all the aspirants of our great party.
Well, absolutely. This exercise, compared to others, you will agree with me, is one of the best we have had in the annals of the histories of elections in Nigeria. That of Labour Party has not been able to compare to anyone, and it is extremely outstanding. All the protocols, the legal requirements, and all other regulations that are expected to follow proper elections were observed in these primaries. Of course, the INEC officials were present in their full numbers. For me, the Nigerians should learn from here. The candidate we have produced today in the person of the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, his qualities are sterling, and it is not in my view there is anyone that exists so in Nigeria currently.
I think the exercise was great, but I still had my reservation that I'm not shy from controversy. I had been having this feeling to work for Peter Obi because it's very credible. But, you know, I have my reservation because NSC has not represented the people's interests. And if we must fuse NSC into Peter Obi's success, because it's an inclusive election, but we have to be sure that we must trust them, because they had never represented the interest of any Nigerians. That's why I said I have my reservation. But however, with or without them, I am here to support Peter Obi because I was amused with the selective nature of PDP to let Abubakar Atiku emerge as the winner of, or rather the flag bearer of their primaries. But I am going to mobilize, because I'm a great mobilizer, the students, the market women. I can assure you that I can do more than the NSC, because I'm not very comfortable with the NSC, but every other things I'm okay with.
You must get involved in the election of your country, because if you don't get involved, whatever happens is you that is going to affect. Most of the fathers that are running our country today, they enjoyed their youthful age. During their youth, school was free. During their youth, you could sleep outside 3 a.m. During their youth, they were getting scholarship to go abroad and come back. During their youth, After they get job finished, they will give them PGO 504. Can you remember? But now, what happened to us? So if you stay on Instagram, on Facebook, and all you are doing is you know how to tweet and all that, but you're not getting involved in your election of your country, you are the one that is going to suffer. As is on strike, who is it affecting? The youth. So everything affects you, the youth, not these old people. They have the money, they can buy anything. If you go to hospital, we don't even have good hospital in Nigeria to start with, but they will fly abroad. But you are here. Road is bad. For your information, they don't use the road, they fly. They have private jets. So when you look at the problem of this country, it is you, the youth, that is going to affect. So that is why every youth in Nigeria must now get involved. From 18 years of age, you are qualified to, of course, vote. If not even to run for election, at least start voting to pick someone that you know can help, not someone who is going to bring 1,000 to you. When we do that, we will have a country. My name is Faduri Joseph. I live in the US and I've traveled to pretty much more than 24 countries, trying to see what is different in other countries than our country, and what are they doing differently that we're not doing. I realized that the only problem that we have is purely leadership. There is nothing. In fact, Nigeria has the most beautiful house that you can think about, different than US or England. We have good people, we have resources, we have oil, we have gas, we have this and that. Even we have human resources, we have even physical resources. Then why is it that our country that's supposed to be the giant of Africa is the worst of Africa? Then it means that there's one thing we are lacking, is leadership. 20 years ago, Dubai wanted to borrow money from Obasanjo, and the man said, I can't borrow you guys money because it's a desert. Today, Nigerians are running to Dubai as if it's heaven. And now our country is now worse than a desert. So the difference between Dubai and Nigeria is simply leadership. Sometimes ago, there are Ghanaians must go. Are they here now? They're back to their country. What's the difference? Leadership. So if we're able to have one leader out there who can nest our resources together, we can have a better nation. People can stop going abroad. When you call a country a dream country, you've not even been there, but you are sure people are going to kill themselves to get American visa, London visa. Why? A country you have not been to. Because you know that when you get there, there are opportunities that await you. So how are we in a country that we cannot create such in our country, so that people of the world can come here instead of we going there? So this is why I felt we need leadership that will be new, that will be young, that will be vibrant. I did a couple of politics while I was in the university, but you know that university politics is different from the world politics. I've been an Hollywood actor all these years and making movies. So every 6 months I'm in Nigeria. So when I come and go back, when I come back again, I realize that the country is worse than I left it. If I go again another 3 months, I come back, it's worse than I left it. Then I ask myself, what's going on? How can I leave a country 6 months ago and now everything is double? You go again, you come back. So every 6 months I come to Nigeria, I see worse things happening. So about 8 years ago, I started a foundation called F Planet Foundation. How can I support my people? How can I contribute? We're giving food, money, scholarship, helping with healthcare, because I'm a nurse in America. So with that, I bring doctors, we do medical treatment, we check people's eye, give glasses. But now, at one point in time, I realized that our problem, there is no amount of foundation that can solve it. We must be able to have a country and create a country where people can have the opportunity to do something. In this country, if we can able to sincerely fix our electricity, we will cut our problem in half. Because mechanic can work, organizer can work, hairdresser, even housewife, everybody will be able to do something with light. That's one. If we're able to computerize our country, we can cut corruption, because most of the corruption in our country is paperwork. After you steal finish and they want to catch you, you burn the house.